What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video. I hope you guys are doing well. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know every single time that I upload. Okay, so I know that majority of you have gone back to school, or you either start school on Monday, you're probably leaving this weekend. So because of that, some of you all need a few college do's and don'ts, okay? Some of y'all wilding out already. You just got there. Let's go ahead and get into college do's and don'ts. Y'all like that? All right, college don't. Number 1, don't be the freshman that doesn't know how to do their own laundry. Hey, I'm talking to you. That's embarrassing. You gotta reach over and ask Susie how to do your laundry. Okay? Get on YouTube. Practice before you leave home if you haven't left already. Just don't be the freshman that doesn't know how to do their laundry. Okay? Don't do that. Speaking of laundry, college don't number 2. Do not leave your clothing unattended for long periods of time. Especially if you go to an HBCU. Don't leave your laundry unattended for a long period of time, period. Put your phone on a timer, because if you don't, you will come back and your clothes will either be A, on the floor, B, in the trash can, or C, somewhere on the table or in the hallway or just anywhere else other than the dryer or the washer. Okay? Because I've seen people take people's clothes out and set them on top of the garbage can or set them on top of the table. It's not cool, it's not right, but they do it, okay? Some people are petty and they do it, okay? Just don't go to the grocery store and go out to eat and go to the club and do everything else and leave your clothes in the washing machine, because you're gonna come back and they're gonna be gone, okay? Okay. College don't number 3. I know this is a lot of don'ts, but the do's are coming up. Calm down. College don't number 3 is don't not go to class. Don't just say, you know what, I'm just not going today. You get those moments, but I'll explain why not to do that later on, okay? Just don't not go to class just because, okay? There needs to be a reason behind it, and you're going to need that reason later on. So don't just wake up and be dressed and sitting outside like, you know, today I'm not going. Don't do that. Just don't do it, okay? I'm giving you advice, okay? Because I've been here, been there, done that. Don't do it. All right, this is for all my party people. Don't get drunk and stuff every day and every night your first week of school. Like, come on, you just got there and you all already just wilding out. Don't do that. And honestly, y'all, you need to take this seriously. You need to be going in clear and focused, okay? There's a time and a place, and every night and every afternoon is not necessary. It's okay to have fun, but you are one weekend. Do not go overboard, okay? That brings to my next don't, and that is do not go out every single night. You do not need to go out to every party, to every parking lot event. You do not need to do that. And I'm saying parking lot because I went to an HBCU, and that's just kind of common down south, parking lot pimping. You do not have to go to every single party. You do not have to go out every single night. Like, make smart decisions. If you know that you have a test tomorrow morning, I mean, it's so hard to say don't go out, but especially if you have not done what you're supposed to do, if you have not done your homework, if you have not done your study guide, if you're not studied, don't go out. Just make the sacrifice. Like, there are going to be times where you are able to go out. Make that one sacrifice. And then if you know there's a party, study ahead of time. Don't be the last minute or the day before trying to cram 5 chapters or 10 chapters of information in. Like, if you study ahead of time, you could possibly go to the party, okay? Which brings me to my next point, which is do not be afraid to say no. Okay to say no. Don't feel bad if you have to say no because you have other priorities that need to get done first. All right, so here is a do, finally. Do strive to get your GPA as high as possible your freshman year. If you let that GPA drop, it is so hard to pick it back up. You literally could be, of course, everyone's at a 4.0 for the most part the day you start school, and you have no assignments, you have no grades, you have nothing. Everybody's at a 4.0. Say your first semester, you don't do good at all, and you drop from a 4.0 to like a 3, okay? Do you know how hard it's going to be? I don't care if you get straight A's the next semester. I don't care if you get 3 A's and 3 B's. I don't care. It's going to take you a long time to get back up to where you were. Whatever you do, let your freshman year be your best year. Okay, do build connections. It's really important that you go to events. Freshman year, I didn't do very well with going to events, but definitely sophomore year and then obviously junior year and senior year, it definitely picked up, especially once I joined my organization and joined other organizations. You definitely just want to get involved. You want to at least find a few people who are in stuff that you are in. You want to get involved more within your like department, whatever your department is. Just find, it doesn't have to be a ton of stuff. You don't have to go be a part of 10, 12 different organizations. If you pick 2, you're good. That's good enough. Next one is do apply for work study or apply for some type of internship. You'd be surprised what your campus has. There was stuff on my campus that I didn't even know about until an instructor told me. So make sure that you're finding out about work study. Those jobs, they kind of keep on the hush. They just keep them quiet, especially those internships and research jobs. They try to keep them on the hush just because there's so many students and not enough jobs for everyone to go around. So you kind of got to go up to people and, talk to them. You got to go up to department heads and you got to walk up to these, people who are over certain things and say, hey, do you have any internships in your department? Do you have any jobs in your department? And you pretty much would be surprised what you find. Don't forget to apply for work study. You might qualify. Don't just think that you don't qualify for work study. There are a lot of students who don't think that they qualify and they actually do qualify for work study. So it's just a matter of you applying for it. I'm just giving this heads up. So, if you're starting school, go ahead and find that work study or internship application on your campus. This one right here, I talked about it once before and I'm going to say it again. Save some money. Do not get that $3,000 refund check and blow that $3,000 refund check. Don't you do it. That at least put $1,000 in your savings. This way, if you get $3,000 every semester, that's 8 semesters. 8 semesters that you're in school. 2 semesters per year. Come on. If you don't get a refund check, I definitely recommend doing like the $5 challenge. This was stuff I wish I would have started like my freshman, sophomore, junior year. It wasn't until senior year that I started to save some of my money. I would even do like the $5 challenge. Every time you get $5, save that. Just save whatever you can do. Save your change, y'all. That change, let me tell you. I remember taking some change to the little thing in Walmart one time and I got like $150, baby. That was groceries. It was groceries. Save your change. Every time you find it, every time you get some, save it. If you save your change for an entire semester, just imagine like how much you could have for the next semester. It's really something that's important that is not instilled, and it's a problem, and we're gonna start talking about it on this channel. I'm telling y'all, I got some videos coming up about like budgeting and saving for young people, and yeah, so just stay tuned for that. But save your money. Save your money. Next do meet with your counselor regularly, y'all. I stayed in my department head space. I stayed in her office. I stayed in my instructor's offices. I stayed in my counselor's office, especially freshman year. Y'all, I stayed in that lady's face so much. I'm sure she was tired of me, but I always had questions. Always wanted to know what could be switched around, what could be moved around, what classes I should take next. You need to talk to them about all this stuff. Scholarships if they have it, everything. You go see your counselor at least 2 to 3 times per semester. You're doing good. You'll be fine. The next piece of advice, I want you to listen to it closely. Ladies, do not fall for the first upperclassman or guy in general that you meet. I'm going to list some statistics in the description bar, okay? For some stuff you do not want, okay? Let me tell you, please do not talk to the first guy. Do not hook up with the first guy. Just don't do it at all. Don't do it, okay? I'm telling you, I've seen people and I've just seen stuff and it's just not good. You do not want to do it, okay? Do not start dating or hook up with the first guy that you meet, or especially if they're an upperclassman. Do not Do not do it. At least get to know them. At least be friends first. At least talk. But do not just be out here wilding. Do not create a bad reputation for yourself for the girl who talks to 20 different guys. Like, just don't do that. You're there for a reason. You're there to have fun, but you're there for another reason, and that is to get your education and be done. Okay? So don't. Just save yourself that trouble. And if you do really like them, that's fine. I'm a prime example. Just get to know them first, okay? So this leads me to my next tip. And I'm pretty sure that you have heard this till you're blue in the face. Once again, I'm gonna leave those statistics about college and the things that you don't want. But if you decide to, do not, ladies and gentlemen, have unprotected sex. Schools have so many resources for reasons. You have infirmaries on your campus, you have clinics on your campus, you have doctor's offices on your campus, you have nurses on your campus. They have things for you to keep you safe. If you, whatever reason, you and Jimbo want to go, please go to the infirmary, okay? Please go talk to somebody. There's most likely some type of health club. I can't remember what our health club was called. There's some type of student health organization on your campus that, you know, gives out free things for you to use. Go get them. Do not be foolish, okay? Do not be foolish. I'm telling you because this happens to people and you need to be aware, okay? Somebody might not have reminded you. I'm here to remind you. Let Tay remind you. The next one is don't stay around trouble or fights. If you see something about to pop off, don't be there. Start turning around, grabbing your people and walking away, okay? Don't be the person who wants to record and get on Snapchat and go live on Facebook so you can show the fight. You don't need to be in the mix, okay? I'm trying to use proper English, but it's hard to use proper English when you're trying to, you get what I'm saying, okay? If you see stuff popping off, walk the other way. You do not need to go over and be curious, Casey. Want to know what's going on. You don't need to do that. Walk the other way. Get out of there. Grab your people. Let's go. Okay, so this brings me back to the point when I told y'all not to miss class. Because save your absences for important stuff. I remember my mom's birthday was on like a Friday and spring break was starting like that weekend. But I still had one class that morning. I wanted to leave. I saved my absence. So I was able to leave on the day of my mom's birthday so I could be home for her birthday. And I got home early for spring break. Save your absences for stuff that you want, that you need. Like, you never know. You might have a real sick day, y'all. I got the flu, okay? I'm glad I saved my absences for art class, okay? Because I needed them. My art teacher was not playing. I had to take those 2 days and I had to get my life together. So save your absences for the stuff that you know is coming up. If you know on your birthday, you're going to be lit, okay? Save your absence. Don't be absent the first week of school because it's the first week. Don't do that. Just go to class and save your absence. Okay, so this next one I found really important, especially my junior, really sophomore, junior, and senior year. But a lot of schools have therapists. A lot of schools have counselors that you can actually sit and talk to. Mental health is so important. I'm going to have more videos on that too, y'all. I got so many videos planned. But anyway, mental health is so important. I think a lot of times college students and their mental health is a little bit overlooked. And so go to those therapists, go to those counselors and just talk. If you have to find that one teacher that you're able to just, freely talk to, do that also. But just go to your counselors, go to your therapists. They're there for a reason. They get paid for it. Go to them, utilize them. You're paying this tuition. You might as well. Don't procrastinate signing up for things like your housing or your financial aid or scholarships. If you know you have got to renew those things every year, if I were you, I would just put it in my calendar like around the week that you know it happens. If you know financial aid is always the last week before the semester ends, that's when it goes out and that's when you need to sign up. Do that then. If you know you need to register for classes the last week before school ends, make sure you put it in your calendar because if you forget, you're going to be pulling teeth trying to get registered, trying to get financial aid, trying to get your scholarship, trying to get whatever. Don't wait to the last minute. If you know it opens up at 8 a.m., girl, just get up at 8 a.m. and sign up for your financial aid, because if not, how you gonna pay for school? You're not gonna have no money, okay? Or make sure you sign up for your housing on time, because if not, you're gonna be staying on the streets. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, do these things on time. They set them for, you know, deadlines for a reason. So you've got to do these things on time. The last don't is just don't get into drama. If you see people going back and forth on Twitter, don't jump in and say LOL. Like, don't do petty stuff. Don't, you know, just stay out of drama. Like I said, don't be that person who's known for, you know, dating 20 different guys or 20 different girls, and you just are the college, you know, just keep your name out of drama. People would not have their name, or people would not have your name in their mouth if you weren't everywhere, okay? Like, just try your hardest. Whatever you do, just stay out of drama. Like, it's not necessary. You know, sometimes things happen, but do as much as you can to avoid the mess, all right? Guys, enjoyed this quick college do's and don'ts. Hopefully you heard something that was helpful, something that you might have forgot that you needed to remember. I don't know. But thanks so much for clicking on this video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up once again, and I will talk to y'all in my next one.